All right, what was your biggest takeaway from doing pods?
My biggest takeaway from joining a pod group was creating a sense of accountability and a sense of belonging in the church, and it made me realize the importance of being an active member in the church. And actually, since joining my pod group, I became a member of the church, and it made the experience all the more beautiful and celebratory.
Well, I think what I've enjoyed the most is just getting to know the different ladies. Elizabeth, you do such a great job of putting groups together, and so I think that I was put with ladies that I didn't know, and just getting to know somebody else from the church, when you see that face in church and you're like, hey, how are you? I think it really just helps you just to be, to get more involved in church and feel more comfortable.
Awesome.
Pods are just terrific because I don't have enough opportunities, in my opinion, to interact with young people, young singles, young moms, teachers, nurses, just people that I just can't cross paths with very easily. And getting to know those sisters means the world to me. I love that we do varied ages. I love the things I've learned from listening to different generations, and that's something I don't ever want to stop.
What would you say to encourage people to sign up to do a pod?
Well, I really think that lots of times people are hesitant to maybe join a Bible study or join a circle or something like that, just because it doesn't fit into their schedule. But I think that with a pod, the group makes the schedule, and so I think that it just makes it easy, and it fits into your day, no matter whether you work or you don't work. Your group can make it fit into the schedule. We've gone to people's houses to eat. We've also eaten at restaurants, but every single time I have just thoroughly enjoyed it. In the first pod that we did, I felt like, that if we do this again, I could never have a pod as great as this first one. But then when Elizabeth set up the second one, it was just as great. And I have like a core group of ladies that I feel like I could pick up the phone and call. So anybody that would be hesitant to do this, I would just encourage them to do it. Take that step, don't be shy about it. Just take that step, and I think you'll enjoy it.
I want to encourage people to join a pod group because it really gives you that sense of belonging and creating those friendships and fostering those relationships where the people in your pod group will continue to pray for you and reach out to you and follow up with you regarding anything you've discussed or shared with them.
If you haven't been in a pod, I know you have a good reason. You think it's going to be hard to schedule, or you're not sure about going where you don't know people. That's really hard, but step out. I mean, let the Holy Spirit make you sign up, and I know God will bless it. I know you'll make some different friends that you will mean something to them you didn't know you could mean. They will mean something to you. Besides the fact that we're sharing our hearts, and when you see somebody on Sunday and you know more about them, we really feel closer.